Okay, and without reference to file SB 125, there are pending amendments by Assemblymember DeMaio. The clerk will read.
Senate Bill 125 with amendments by Assemblymember DeMaio.
Assemblymember DeMaio, you are recognized on your amendments.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We've been round and round on a number of concerns that we've had with this budget. But maybe we can start with one simple problem that should be an easy choice for this body. And that is contained in this amendment. We have an opportunity to give relief to working families on their health care premiums. This budget is going to enact a $425 health insurance tax for the typical family of four. That may not seem like a lot, but to a struggling family, it's yet another burden. It breaks their back, nickeling and diming them. But there's an even bigger impact that the budget can address on healthcare costs. And that is the costs on covered California of healthcare premiums without federal subsidies. Now, in this body, a number of you have gone on record saying it's horrible that those subsidies are being eliminated. And so, given the fact that you're raising a tax, why not give that money back, particularly to the families that are going to be the hardest hurt? We can take $2.5 billion in our budget and create a state premium subsidy. And in the coming year, we can bend the cost curve so that we don't have to perhaps provide as big of a subsidy next year, because we can actually reduce the cost of health care. But right now, these families need our help. They're seeing a tax applied to premiums. All the more reason for us to provide a premium subsidy. $2.5 billion is the cost. In fact, one of the members of the opposing party gave us that financial figure just a few months ago, decrying the removal of the federal subsidies. We have the money, the ability in this budget to provide immediate relief to working families, but it will take a cut. So what I'm proposing with my amendment is we give $2.5 billion in immediate relief to working families who are citizens, and we direct the governor to reduce by $2.5 billion the taxpayer-funded giveaways to illegal immigrants for free health care. Now, I know some of you, that's a poison pill. That is going to be a tough one to swallow. You're not going to want to have a cut to non-citizens to help out struggling citizens. But I ask you to do this. This amendment would not eliminate all health care coverage for illegal immigrants. It simply says take a $2.5 billion reduction, which is less than 20% of the subsidy you're giving to illegal immigrants. Less than 20% of the subsidy, provide that to citizens, working families who are struggling. What say ye? Can we give citizens a little bit of help? Because this budget right now raises a premium tax of $425 for a working family of four so that you can continue to give illegal immigrants coverage. And I don't like the laughter, because you know what? There are working families that are going to get sucker punched by these premiums. And then you're going to blame it on Trump. But we'll make sure that they all know that there was an amendment you got to vote on. We're going to pass it, or will you do as I expect? Kill it, and with that, dash the hopes of these working families for relief. I ask for an aye vote on my amendment.
Thank you, Assemblymember DeMaio. Madam Majority Leader, you are recognized.
I move to lay the amendments on the table.
Seconded by Assemblymember Pappen. Okay, members, this motion is not debatable. Gotta make sure you're awake over there. Takes a majority of those present voting. Members, this is a procedural vote. The clerk will open the roll. Majority Leader is asking for an aye vote. Mr. DeMaio is asking for a no vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Say procedural vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 52, noes 19. The motion carries.